Hey guys, Hell here, welcome back to more Nikke, where now we have a new outfit for Pravati? Huh. A new outfit for Pravati. New Nikke, and apparently along with the Over Horizon event, we also have the Automata rerun event. Not to mention, apparently there's $20 outfits for 2B and A2.
こっそりアークに行ったとしても
mind you,
誰も気づかぬであろう。
Senti had an outfit as well. Like, holy shit, is this freaking awesome. Senti's really hot in this outfit.
マイティーツールズは全知全能の道具っす。
Like, holy
何でも言って
shit.
ください。ちゃちゃちゃっと作ってみせるっす。
You know what's sad? Why couldn't Helm have this outfit variation? Like, it's wet the entire time, and you can entirely see through it. Meanwhile, Helm's, she literally gets embarrassed to the point where she literally heats up her body and dries off her outfit. So yeah, either way, Senti has an outfit, 2B has a new outfit, A2 isn't out yet. So, oh hey, they brought Solar Raid back. The thing that during the entire Stellar Blade collab, they kept canceling. Because I think Raven was bugged. And when they thought they fixed it, they didn't fix it. Sora! Aishiteru!
大量ソルごめんなんソルジャーイーグル。 キャプテンと一緒にいればいいものにいっぱい出会えますよね。すっごく楽しそう。
Like if you look at Sora from like the back, it looks like she's flashing someone. But then all of a sudden, what is Sora about? Also, I didn't know she was Elysian. So the fact that I got her on the first 10 shot is really kind of cool. Although that might have just screwed me even more further for getting Lupa in Wuthering Waves. Seeing as how Lupa comes out in like an hour and 42 minutes? Yeah. I might have just screwed myself even further doing this. Either way, hey, we got Sora. Cool. Costume gotcha. It's still Eve's, gotcha. 2Beast is back yet again. I mean, again, it's very nice, yes. I don't care for spending money on these costume gotchas anymore. Like, once you've gotten Crown's outfit,
クラウン王国の
this is the
光の
king
も
of
とに
costume
ひざまず
gotcha
き
in
なさい
this game, and you'll never get anything better than this. Like, literally, the Naked King crown, man, is the best costume gotcha for, how lewd and actually naked the character is. That's one. Hands down. Okay, so, hey, anyone who shows up will get to bang the commander. Okay, fine. Anyone who shows up gets to bang the commander all night long.
ごめんよろしく。ソルジャーイーグル。
武装点検完了。
Pilgrim.
ただいまより任務を遂行します。ナプチャーを切る剣 グレンダ。
Oh, now you want something to
気
do
安
with
く
me,
触れる
Black
な。
Shadow Scarlet?
私の剣は切れるぞ。
Now you want something to do with me? When I say banging all night long, you want nothing to do with me during your banner. I think I had to force you onto my account. Isn't this like the second time I've gotten her when just saying random crap now? Alright, who wants to get added to the gangbang? Between me and Black Shadow Scarlet. Okay, fine. I'm done. I'm gonna keep the rest of the tickets till possibly someone else gets added. Oh no, Captain. Not like that. Your seatbelt is all wrong. Sora reaches out her hand. After it clicks perfectly into place. To make it tight. Ugh. You gotta pull it. It's not exactly comfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it hurt? Here, let me loosen it up a little. Sora reaches out her hand again. Hey, quit being so handy with the commander, would you? Are you alright, Commander? I heard you cry out in pain just now. Huh? What are you all doing here? Your assigned seats are in another area. Who gives a flying crap about assigned seats right now? Yeah, and exactly. We want to sit beside Master, too. Is everything okay, Commander? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, that's all. I'm in a fine mess at the moment. It all started a week ago with the sudden arrival of an official document. 1 week ago. Flight training? Yes, it doesn't happen often. But on rare occasions, specialized missions, large-scale surface reclamation ops, urgent emergency support for other squads. We need to travel using transport aircraft. To prepare for these situations, the central government has the over-the-horizon squad provide basic flight theory lessons and in-flight safety training. Looks like we've been selected for it this time. It's far from our most common mode of transportation, but we might end up having to take to the skies in an emergency. So there's no harm in beefing up our knowledge beforehand. I believe you've gone through this training before, haven't you, Commander? I have? Oh yeah, Ruppy is right. And come to think of it, you've been on a transport plane before, right? Though it didn't exactly end well. Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting times. And did something happen? It's a long story. I'll tell you some other time. Do you remember anything from your training then? For some odd reason, I can't clearly remember anything before that day. Oh. Well, this is the perfect opportunity to relearn it. That's right. Our class will also include practical training, such as emergency formations we can utilize inside the aircraft. So there should be new material, even for someone like yourself who's been through this before. When does the training start? In 1 week. 1 week, huh? I hope it's fun. 1 week later. Welcome, Counter Squad. She's new face. So happy you're here for flight training. Wowzers. Woohoo. Whoa. Holy moly. Well, wow. You're so enthusiastic. I've never seen anyone react like this before. I'm touched. Totally. Are you crying? That was enough to get the waterworks started. She must be really emotional. Apparently so. I'm glad you're so happy. But how about taking a moment to introduce yourself? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I can't believe I did that. Hi everyone, I'm Seattle from the Over the Horizon squad. I'm Sora, a fellow crew member and... Oh wow, look who it is. I fancy seeing you here, Captain. So you're finally here for training. Sora? It's been a while, Captain. I've been thinking about all those wonderful days we had together, and eagerly waiting for the day we'd meet again. So Sora, what do you mean by that? We share a very special memory that only we know about, right, Captain? Yeah, that's right. Somehow I've got a feeling that today's gonna be a long day. Me too. Why? What's going on? Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'm a bit curious myself. And we got another new character, Sky. What are you all doing standing in the hallway? Oh, Sky? Well, you see, Sora. Save it for later. It's time for training. Already? Sorry, Sky. I got so excited seeing the captain that I completely lost track of time and kept chatting away. Hello, passengers. I'm Sky, leader of the Over Horizon squad and a pilot. Wait, she's a leader? Really? Huh. It's time for your training, so shall we all head inside? Alright. Let's go, Commander. Okay. Sora, please show them the way. Alrighty. And now then, shall we have our lovely passengers come in one by one? Following Sora's lead, we head into the classroom. Dietto and Sky... Is that cello or cielo? Stand at the front, ready to begin a flight theory lesson. While the Over Horizon squad is responsible for aerial combat, there's actually a secret mission we've been assigned that no one knows about. Curious? Want to hear more? Sora, why are you sitting with us? Because I want to be close to you. Aha. Hey, everyone. You all listening, right? Yeah, we're listening. Yes, teacher. The teacher? Oh, such touching words. Cielo, please, you're in public. I really should look this up, but I think I've said it enough at this point that I'm just gonna run with it. Alright. To continue, our ultimate goal is to find a legendary aircraft. Legendary aircraft? Yeah. It's an aircraft that was used in the first Rapture invasion. It's called Wings of Victory. Wings of Victory. A cool name. Yeah, super cool. Right, I see that you all have a good taste. I've always felt the same way. But right now, we're not able to take on missions to find that, sadly. And why is that? Isn't an aerial search way easier than searching from the ground? Well, that's because of the Titan class Rapture, a Stormbringer. Going up against it with just a transport ship is basically a suicide mission. Unless it is a huge, fully armed airship with like Wings of Victory that was used in the past. And there is almost no chance of winning. That's why flight missions are usually limited to areas without the anti-air weaponry. And even then, flight time is capped at around an hour max. At higher speeds, the engine noise gets too loud to hide. We can't move as fast as we would like. Basically, proper search missions have become impossible. I see. So right now, our squad's main job is to provide support for resource gathering squads. We help make sure all the stuff they find gets safely transported back without any trouble. And that's still pretty darn cool. Well, today, I've heard so many things for the first time. I'm really happy that there are people who appreciate what we do. Lately, there have been cases where the amount of resources found on the surface and the amount that actually arrives at the Ark after inspection don't match up. That's been really upsetting me. So the resources that are initially being found aren't all showing up in the arc? Yeah, that's right. Like I said earlier, since our flight time is limited, we don't really have enough time on the surface to get an exact count of the resources. So there are sometimes tiny differences, like a missing item or two. This time was pretty much the same. But the thing is, the gatherers actually confirmed that all the stuff they found was there and accounted for. Huh? Oh, but why would that be a problem? Isn't it a good thing that nothing was stolen? But simply, the problem is that unknown items have made it into the Ark and are now unaccounted for. Smuggling, you mean? Exactly. That's how the suspicion that there might be smugglers started to grow. Because of that, inspections were tightened up. And all the supplies we brought in this time got stockpiled up in G12. It really upsets me. But honestly, now that you're all here, all that gloomy feeling just seems to vanish all at once. Shallow, would you please brief everyone on the other mission as well? Oh my, where's my head today? And besides that, we also handle large-scale surface reclamation missions, rush out to support in special emergency situations, and sometimes airlifting large numbers of personnel. And this is all to say that there may well be times when you require help from us, and that's precisely what this training is meant for. Understood. On that note, let me go into more detail. Cello begins explaining proper conduct during aerial operations. I can feel someone's eyes burning in the back of my head. I turn my head toward where it's coming from. My eyes meet Sora's. Sora shakes her head as if telling me there's nothing to worry about. I look ahead again. Once again, I feel eyes on me. I turn my head toward where it's coming from. Sora silently mouths to me. Captain. Oh my. I quickly turn back around. Hey, what's the big idea of flirting with Commander? Sorry, what do you mean? I was just admiring how handsome the captain is. You could at least try listening during the lesson, you know. I already know all this stuff. And just be quiet and listen, will you? Settle down, everyone. What a mess. Cello. Yes? Let's move on. I think that'd be for the best as well. What's next? Alright. Now then, everyone, we're going to head off to the practical training. But, is it okay if we move now? Okay. Okay, please follow me. We move to the simulation room for practical training, which has been designed to mimic the interior of a transport aircraft. Oh no, Captain. Not like that. Your seatbelt is all wrong. Sora reaches out her hand. After it clicks perfectly into place. To make it tight, you gotta pull it. It's not exactly comfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it hurt? Here, let me loosen it up a little. Sora reaches out her hand again. Hey, quit being so handy with the Commander, would you? Are you alright, Commander? I heard you cry out in pain just now. What are you all doing here? Your science seats are in another area. Who gives a flying crap about science seats right now? Yeah, exactly. We want to sit beside Master, too. Is everything okay, Commander? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, that's all. Then the simulation room where I find myself in my current predicament. Cello, Sora, have the passengers been seated? Well, we directed them to the seat spots. Sora raises both of her hands.
Okay, I get it. Everyone, can we please settle down and take our assigned seats?
Let's go, Anis.
And don't you try any funny business, you hear me? I wouldn't dream of it. Yet.
Ani storms off in a huff.
I have to admit that it's fun getting a rise out of them.
You shouldn't tease them so much.
I wouldn't dare. Passengers are to be treated with the utmost respect. But I wasn't just teasing you, okay? I really am. Nikke assigned to protect the captain on his flight, you know. So, you'll be sticking close to me for the whole trip.
Got it.
Have you ever flown in a transport aircraft before?
I have, yes.
Oh, really? What kind of aircraft was it?
BZOichi down! BZOichi down! I don't know why I still remember that, but I do.
I'm jealous that your first time was with someone else.
I mean... yeah? Like, were we canonically, you know, a first-timer? Like, at that point, who exactly would have been the first? I'm very curious to know. Was it blonde? Noir? I need to know, man. I need to know. It was on my first mission. But it didn't end well, though.
It didn't? Cello, Sora, are you ready? It's time to depart. Oh dear, what a shame. We're out of time. I'll save this precious little story for later.
Sure.
And now then. I'm ready when you are, Sky. Roger that. Attention, all passengers. Today's flight simulation will cover what you should do when you encounter turbulence. In short, you're in for some headbanging. You might end up...
Thought I noticed her face looking like that.
You might end up blowing chunks. That's not my problem. You can spew all you want, but I have no intention of stopping this flight for anything.
So who's gonna clean it up if we do blow chunks?
If you feel like you're gonna die, grab a nearby crew member and ask her to knock you out.
What? What do we sign up for? What in the world?
She got a little wild, huh? Sky tends to get that way whenever she's behind the wheel.
That means...
yeah, she flies like a total lunatic, too. So you better buckle up.
Oh boy. With a loud roar, the aircraft's interior begins to shake.
Let's get this bird off the ground.
Electric guitars blast like they'll burst your eardrums. Drums pound relentlessly against our chest. High-pitched vocals make you want to shake your head right now. The music feels like it's piercing through our heart and brain.
Why the hell is she blasting rock music at a time like this? Oh, my ears feel like they're gonna burst.
Cello, are you sure this is standard procedure?
It is, but... the Sky seems especially excitable today.
Everyone's shouting echoes through the cabin. So this is what training's like.
It looks like everyone's having a great time.
That's right.
I knew you'd have a good time with us. How's everyone digging the tunes? And let those pulse-pounding rhythms light the fire under your booty. It ignites a burning desire to reach the sky. You all ready to rock and roll? Yeah. Don't speak for me. Stop this madness this instant. I don't take any complaints. Anyone who doesn't vibe with the majesty of rock can go kick rocks. And what the? Alright, the wait is over. And next up on the set list, we have a rapture attack. A rapture attack.
The inside of the aircraft begins to shake violently.
Gah! All passengers, please remain in your seats. Secure your safety harnesses. This doesn't make sense. Command, okay. Fire, recharge.
Something's not right. Everyone's voices are starting to sound muffled. And it's getting harder to breathe. What's going on?
Captain, why's your breathing?
My vision is getting blurrier, and I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous.
Nauseous?
Sora unbuckles her seatbelt, kneels in front of me, and looks into my eyes.
You're breaking out in cold sweat. And did the same thing happen the last time you were in the air?
I don't know. I don't have any memories before the crash.
Crash? So that's what you meant. When you said things didn't end well.
Yeah.
You must have trauma.
The longer this goes on, the heavier my chest feels.
Breathe, Captain. And follow me, okay?
I can't do it.
Alright then. I don't have much choice.
Sora pulled a blanket out from under the seat.
Excuse me for a moment.
My vision goes dark. Then on my lips. Hey! She's giving us CPR. Sort of. Another pair of lips press against mine.
And don't freak out. Just think of it as treatment and focus on the air I'm passing to you, okay?
Did I nod my head?
Okay, one more time. Breathe in now. A little more.
I take in the air Sora passes me and slowly steady my breathing.
And there we go. You seem to have calmed down a little.
The blanket lifts.
Now why don't you be a big boy and try taking this?
Sora holds out a pill. What's this?
A pill that's easy to swallow. You'll feel a little better after taking it. It's totally not Viagra. I get that medicine can be a little off-putting. But trust me, I would never hurt you, Captain. I would just only beg you.
Okay. I take the pill from Sora.
And there we go. What a good patient you are.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
As the medicine takes effect, I feel all the noise around me fade into the distance.
And now then, what shall we talk about while we wait for the medicine to kick in? How about we take this time to get to know each other a little better?
Sure.
And what's your favorite food?
I like pretty much everything. I'm not a particularly picky eater. I don't really have a favorite. Honestly, I am entirely a picky eater. But that's not an option.
Oh yeah, same with me. Food is a precious commodity, so why be picky? That would just be such a waste.
My vision starts to blur more and more. Right. I feel a little sleepy.
That means the medicine's working. And when your body and mind are exhausted, there's nothing better than sleep.
Yeah? I can barely keep my eyelids open.
It looks like the medicine's working just fine. Alrighty then.
Sora covers me with a blanket.
Sleep well.
I let the drug take over and close my eyes.
I'm I'm sorry. I went a little crazier than usual up there, and ended up sending you to the infirmary.
It's okay, that's what the training was for, right?
I suppose, but still.
Don't worry. And thanks for the music.
Huh?
It helped me stay relaxed and enjoy the training.
Really? You're welcome. Wow. You captured Sky's heart so easily. That's enough, Sora. Okay. I won't tease you anymore. But Sky, you still gotta file that follow-up report, you know. Alright. You did a good out there. Good captain.
Skyrus is out of the infirmary.
Well, would you look at that, she actually called you captain. She must really like you.
Glad to hear that.
Any more rivals and I'd be in real trouble. But I guess it's fine since, well, we'll just have one more thing in common, right?
Thanks for earlier.
What about it?
You gave me a sleeping pill, remember?
Oh, that? I was just doing my job.
Thank you all the same. I appreciate you taking care of me.
You're gonna make me go soft at this rate.
What did you say?
Nothing. Let's see.
Sora reaches out and touches my forehead.
Your fever's gone, and you're looking a lot better now. Do you feel ready to get up? Or do you want to rest a bit longer?
I'll rest a little more.
Okay. You should rest when you can. Well, I'll get going and leave you be.
Sora leaves the infirmary. I'll just rest a little more. I look at my phone. Sora? I received a message from Sora.
Don't forget that. We're meeting up today. I prepared a whole bunch of products you asked for.
You drug dealer? Is that why she's flashing her goods? It looks like she sent this to the wrong person. I should tell her.
You have no idea how hard it was sneaking this stuff in. Things didn't go smoothly this time, so inspections are way tighter. It's getting harder and harder to bring stuff through secretly.
Okay, so she's a smuggler.
So, don't be late. 6 o'clock. G15. I got it. I'll be waiting at the meeting spot.
Breaking stuff in? What does that mean?
But the thing is, the gatherers actually confirmed that all the stuff they found was there and accounted for. But why would that be a problem? Isn't it a good thing that nothing was stolen?
But simply, the problem is that unknown items have made it into the Ark and are now unaccounted for. Smuggling, you mean?
Exactly. That's how the suspicion that there might be a smuggler started to grow. Because of that, inspections were tightened up. And all supplies we brought in this time got piled up in G12. It really upsets me.
That must mean... I'll read the messages again. Sora is the smuggler.
I get that menacing can be a little off-putting. But trust me, I would never hurt you, Captain.
I can't jump to conclusions yet. I get up and read at the messages again. 6 o'clock G15. Wherever this G15 is, I need to go and check it out. I step out of the infirmary. I stand absent-mindedly in front of the map posted in the corridor. The only thing is, where is G15? No matter how hard I look, there doesn't seem to be any place labeled G15. There's no G12 and Cello mentioned either. This is some kind of abbreviation. I'll look closely at the map again. Maintenance room number 1 through 10 are lined up along the right side of the building. The storage rooms 1 through 6 place in between them. The simulation room we trained in, the lecture hall we took classes in. In the infirmary I'm in now are all on the left side under what's labeled as the residential area. I don't see anything related to 12 or 15 either. I lift my phone and check the time. 5:20 p.m. There's not enough time to search this entire place. I need to figure something out. I stare at my phone. Maybe I should ask someone. But that would mean telling them everything about Sora. I put my phone away. No, I can't do that yet. I need to keep looking.
Hey, it's been a long time.
Voices echo from down the opposite end of the corridor.
I heard you on a mission. I didn't expect you to be back so soon. Yeah, it turns out it was a fairly short assignment. Plus this time around.
They're heading this way. I quickly duck back into the infirmary. The voices grow closer and closer. I open the door slightly and concentrate on the voices outside.
So all the stuff I brought back this time is stuck in G12. G12? Where's that? Oh right, you said you're fairly new here, right? G12 is storage room 2. It used to be maintenance room 12. So people who have been working here for a while still call it G12. Oh, I didn't know that.
The voices fade away. Once I'm certain that they're gone, I step back out. If G12 is storage room 2, then G15. My eyes stop on a spot on the map. Must be here. Could that be? I see a door labeled storage room 5. Where G15 is? I lift my phone and check the time. 5:50 p.m. There's no time to check anywhere else. I'm going in. I cautiously step inside the storage room. Only darkness and silence fill the air. I slowly look around the storage room. But Sora is nowhere to be seen. I guess she's not here yet. Where can I hide? A pile of large boxes sit in the corner of the storage room. Behind them I see a gap big enough for someone to slip through. Could that work? Oh boy. I quickly hide behind the boxes.
Where is he?
I sense Sora slowly looking around inside the storage room.
I guess he's not here yet. I should ask him where he is.
Sora just sent me another message. She did this on purpose, most likely, to drag us here so that we could be alone. And again, we could have been alone in the infirmary. Is she trying to jog our memory of something?
And what's that? I heard something.
And this is why you always keep your phone silent. Unless you're going to bed, then you just put it on vibrate. I frantically hide further behind the boxes.
Maybe it's nothing.
I quickly check my phone before Sora sends another message.
Where are you? It's nearly time. Are you coming or not?
Yeah?
Does that mean you're coming or not?
No, not coming.
How strange. Your messages seemed different than before.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Oh? Are you now?
I don't think I'll be able to make it.
I see. Oh well. We'll have to reschedule. Make sure you show up next time. Okay?
Okay.
I guess he's busy. Oh well. I guess I'll meet him another time.
Sora casually saunters off. I slump to the ground and recall the message from earlier. We'll have to reschedule. I pick up my phone. It's been 3 days since I came back from flight training, and I haven't received a single message from Sora. Is something on your mind, Commander?
Alright, ever since we finished flight training, all you do is stare at your phone. And you just sigh all the time. And does it have anything to do with your trip to the infirmary? And come to think of it, I still don't feel 100% myself. The motion sickness on that flight was brutal. Oh please, wasn't it because you were headbanging like crazy from excitement? Commander, are you still experiencing discomfort anywhere? No, I actually feel quite... I quickly look at my phone. How have you been? I still got a busy schedule. Are you free today? I think so. And then shall we meet outside today? I've been working all day without eating anything. I'm famished, sure. Okay, how about 3 o'clock? I'll wait for you at the Cosmo Burger by the Flight Training Center. Sorry, I'm just gonna head out for a bit. I freeze in place. I can't go meet her looking like this. Commander. And what's wrong? Are you feeling sick? Or maybe he changed his mind and doesn't want to go out. I don't mean to be an inconvenience, but could you all help me disguise myself? Uh-huh. You want to do us to do what? A disguise. That's right, so that no one will recognize me. I'm about to say, holy crap, he became an NPC. Everybody, it's time for Cosmo Taste. Welcome to Cosmo Burger, may I take your order? This is bad. Between the sunglasses Robbie gave me, and the wide-brimmed hat Ani's plopped on my head, the mustache nailed stuck on, and the high-collared trench coat I hurriedly threw on. I can't even see the menu. Do you need some help reading the menu, sir? Just give me whatever's most popular here. The Happy Meteor's hat is our most popular menu item. Would you like that? I hurriedly nod in agreement. Okay, we'll have that ready in just a moment. After that ordeal, I finally got my order and sat down, but no matter how long I waited, even after I finished the half of my burger, Sora still hasn't shown up. I checked the time on my phone. 3:02 p.m. Did I get the location wrong? Cosmo Burger. Sora walks into the restaurant. Everybody, it's time for Cosmo Taste. Welcome to Cosmo Burger. Hi there. Sora slowly looks around the restaurant. May I take your order? Oh, sorry. Sora looks at the menu. Can I have this, and that to go, please? Oh, and could I also get this set meal, but packed separately? Sure, we can do that for you. Great, thanks. She's getting it to go. I'm at Cosmo Burger now. And where are you? Sorry, I'll be right there. Oh, have you eaten yet? Yeah? That's good to hear. I don't understand. If you've already eaten, shall we meet somewhere else? I have an errand to run. An errand? And once I'm done, I'll head to the park from before. See you at the park. There's no hurry, so take your time. Again, wasn't the point to meet up in Cosmo Burger was to eat together? And yet she's getting food to go. She just giving us a runaround? The park from before. Your order is ready. Oh wow, thanks. Sora picks up the bags of food. La-di-da-di-da. And she then takes some fries from one of the bags and starts munching away. Nothing beats freshly fried fries. Have a nice day. Sora walks out. I can't lose her. After frantically shoving the rest of the burger in my mouth and throwing away my trash, I quickly follow Sora outside. After leaving Cosmo Burger, I'm relieved to find that Sora hasn't ventured too far. Sora takes a big bite out of her burger. This new burger is amazing. It's not greasy at all, thanks to all this hot sauce. I bet the kids would love this.
Sora starts to walk again. I began secretly tailing Sora.
Mom, look at what that man's wearing. He must be melting in this heat. Shh, it's better to stay away from people like that.
I pull my hat down as far as it will go to hide my face and quicken my pace. Sora eventually arrives at the orphanage.
Alright, everyone, I brought you a little gift.
Sora hands the bag of food to the children.
A Cosmo Burger. Yay! You're the best, Miss Sora.
The children surround Sora.
Miss Sora. Oh, where's that man from before? Oh, he's a little busy today, so he couldn't make it. I'll make sure that he comes along next time. Okay. Can we fly airplanes again next time? Of course. And by the way, isn't it usually a bit more crowded in here? Oh, where's everyone? Oh, they went to the park to play, not knowing that you'd be here today. Should I go get them? No, it's okay. I'll go there to meet them.
Sora heads to the nearby park and begins playing with the other children. There.
Instead of airplanes today, how about we do something else? Okay.
Watching her play with the children really gives me a sense of peace. Between that burger and all the walking I've done, I'm starting to feel a bit drowsy.
This time I'm coming to catch you.
And this doesn't look like someone who's about to make a smuggling deal. I reread the text exchange I've had with Sora. I can't help but be suspicious given the content of these messages. But I also can't keep following her around like this forever. I put my phone away and stand up. This won't do. I should go and talk to Sora.
You're late. I guess you're still really busy. No, I'm now. I guess I don't have any choice. I'll head over to you this time. See you later. Alright, kiddos. I have things to do, so I gotta go. I'll see you next time, okay?
After receiving a flurry of goodbyes from the children, Sora leisurely sets out from the park. I shall keep following her. Oh boy, it's the Outer Rim. This is... The Outer Rim's partition comes into view.
The gate to the Outer Rim will open soon.
The central government has designated the area inside the gate as a danger zone. Citizens are advised to exercise caution and avoid entering the area by mistake. Thank you. The heavy gate begins to slowly open. Sora heads through the doors and out into the Outer Rim. I can't let her out of my sight. I follow her inside. After following Sora into the Outer Rim, the surroundings suddenly grow dark. It felt too dangerous to keep going with my vision impaired, so I took off my sunglasses. Looking up at the sky, it's nothing like the brightly lit arc. Here the ceiling is nothing but blackness. A clear reminder that this place is underground. They must have not have their own dome of eternity here. As I look around, between the worn down buildings and flickering lights, I see people sitting in the shadows stealing glances in my direction. Amidst them, Sora walks in casually humming a tune.
Let's fly, fly up high. A doody-doo.
I'm careful not to look anyone in the eye. As I continue to tail after her, Sora confidently weaves through the labyrinthian series of alleyways.
And blue skies and airplanes. And where are you flying to?
It's even darker here than it was at the entrance of the petition, and I nearly lose track of her several times. But I manage to stay on her thanks to the sound of her singing. As I follow her between the alleyways for what feels like a long time, something feels really strange.
Dee-dee-da.
Sora turns a corner into another alley. I follow her around the corner too. but no one is there. Her singing can no longer be heard. Where is she?
Hiya.
Someone hugs me from behind.
Gotcha.
She caught us. Sora shoves me and I topple to the ground. Oh! Oh boy, oh boy. Ugh.
Well, who do we have here? The captain.
Sora.
And what's with the getup?
Well...
She's on top of us, holy shit!
Oh, damn! I'm actually kind of stun locked. This is actually kind of really nice looking. The fact that she's also bouncing up top is kind of wild.
You're so cute. You even came disguised. You've been following me for a while, haven't you?
Yes?
You could have just asked to come along, you know. And what are you doing, following me around? You made me want to give you a good scare.
Because it seems like you're hiding something, Sora.
Me? And what could I possibly be hiding?
You're smuggling something.
Smuggling? And what's that?
That's what happened during trading. There was an incident when some supplies that had been brought from the surface disappeared.
Oh, you don't say.
You were the one who did it, weren't you?
And what makes you think that?
Because of this. I showed Sora the first message I received from her. You accidentally sent this message to me instead. Did she really just send it accidentally? I highly doubt that.
I see.
Sora just at the phone.
You have no idea how difficult it was sneaking this stuff through. Things didn't go smoothly this time, but they're really cracking down with the inspections. It's getting harder and harder to bring stuff in. Oops. Guess I'm all out of excuses. It looks like you've got some pretty damning evidence. You leave me with no choice. It's time to silence you. Just kidding. What's the best way to handle this? If I show you something cool, will you keep this all a secret then?
Are you trying to cut a deal with me?
That's right, I am. I can't let the world know that my secret. The world know my secret, not yet.
And why is that? Why can't you let the world know what you're doing? Tell me why you're smuggling. And then I'll think about whether or not I'll take the deal.
Is the reason important? After all, it's easy to ignore just another sob story from a heartless smuggler.
It's important to me. It's why I followed you all this way. I really love the look in her eyes, though. It's really nice.
I see. I wasn't expecting this reply out of you.
Are you going to tell me or not? Sora bends down and leans in close.
Fine.
Oh? Sora straightens up.
It's a deal then. Now then.
Sora reaches out her hand.
Let me help you up.
Okay. I take her hand and stand up.
Shall we get going?
Go where?
To my secret hideout. I'll show you everything that you've been so curious about.
Sora confidently bobs and weaves her way through the alleyways of the Outer Rim. We stop in front of an old, worn-down building. This is your hideout.
Oh, heavens no. It's just one of the entrances.
An entrance?
That's right. This is just one of several entrances. Would you like to come in?
Okay. Following Sora's lead, I step into the building. Shortly afterwards.
Ta-da!
A surface elevator comes into view. Isn't this?
As you might already know, there are actually a surprising number of abandoned surface elevators left in the Outer Rim. This was one of them, and no one maintains it or really gives it a second thought. And so it's free for anyone to use. The only trade-off is that you put your life in on the line whenever you ride it. This is the elevator that the collectors use.
The collectors?
Yep. Many collectors load themselves into this massive rusty iron box, risking their lives as they ride it up to the surface, all in hopes of making a living. Of all the elevators around, this one is said to be the sturdiest, and therefore the safest. On that note,
Sora presses the elevator button.
why don't we take a ride up too? You don't need to worry about getting into an accident. And we've already done multiple safety checks on this one. Besides, even if there was a malfunction, I'd do everything to make sure you're safe.
Alright. The elevator door opens. Hop in. I get into the elevator with Sora.
Okay then.
The elevator door closes.
Off we go.
The elevator begins to ascend toward the surface.
Your face tells me that you have a lot of questions. Go ahead and ask. A deal's a deal. I'll tell you everything you want to know. Except for information about the hideout we're going to.
I'm surprised how familiar you seem to be with the Outer Rim.
Well, that's because I'm from the Outer Rim. Before I was a Nikke, I, like many other people in the Outer Rim, had no idea where I was born. But I did grow up in the Outer Rim. And that's why I know it so well. I know the Outer Rim like the back of my hand. And I'm familiar with all its hidden secrets.
I see.
Anything else you'd like to ask?
When did you start doing this?
You mean the smuggling?
I nod.
Quite a while ago. Maybe a year or two after I joined the squad.
Did you join Over the Horizon specifically for that reason?
I know this may be hard to believe, but no. Ever since I was little, I was fascinated by the sky. That's why I joined Over the Horizon.
The sky?
Yes. And not the Dome of Eternity, mind you. The real sky. I've always found it so beautiful.
The real sky?
I get it. It's hard to believe a word that comes out of a criminal's mouth, right?
No, I believe you.
Uh-huh. I really like this side of you, Captain. Here we are. Time to get off.
Sure, a lot of people probably already did when you were straddling us.
Ta-da! Allow me to introduce you to my hideout.
I look towards the direction Zora's pointing at. In between the crumbling buildings, I see a mountain of piled up junk and discarded items. This is your hideout.
Don't be so shocked here. Come in closer. It may look like a huge pile of trash, but the real treasures are inside.
Real treasures?
Right this way.
Sora takes my hand and leads me deeper into the junk pile. Suddenly, what is that? Going deep in the mountain of trash, I see a small one-story building.
Let's head in.
Follow Sora into the small building surrounded by a mountain of trash. Oh, hello! Look at all that. The walls are plastered from top to bottom, with photos of planes and of the sky. One particular photo portrays a massive aircraft. Scattered amongst the photos are dozens of notes left by someone. What aircraft is this?
That's the Wings of Victory.
When you say the Wings of Victory, do you mean?
Yes, the aircraft that was used a long time ago during the first Rapture invasion. The same vessel that our squad is attempting to find. It's a very precious thing. One it must take to the skies again for the sake of humanity. I see. I'm sure Cello covered this area during a training. But because of the Stormbringer, our squad has been grounded for a long time. Since no one can even attempt to look for the Wings of Victory anymore. All we can do is keep supporting the research gathering squad. Of course, if you ask if that kind of work is meaningless. Well, I wouldn't say it is meaningless. But for the sake of our true goal, we can't just focus on one thing.
We?
Yes, we. The collectors. You see these messages.
Sora points to numerous notes posted beside the photo of the Wings of Victory. E21105 Desert Traces found. Check coordinates. No trace of the aircraft found, only ran into raptures. W6053 City Traces found. Learn to tell the difference between a car and an aircraft, you morons. S77 221 Forest. Traces for something that looks like a broken off piece of a wing. Seems like it could be from a different aircraft, not sure. There are too many raptors nearby, let's head there together next time. Hang on, are you saying the aircraft they're looking for is?
That's right. These are all records of our past searches for the Wings of Victory.
I didn't expect the collectors to be searching for such a thing.
We are, and we have been for quite some time. It may be a year or two after I joined the squad.
Is that the same time you said you started smuggling?
That's right.
So could it be that you were smuggling?
Can you turn around?
At Sora's request, I turn around. In one corner of the room, a stack of crates catches my eye. One of the boxes is open, revealing a medical supplies and blood-stained bandages inside. What are those?
They are the supplies I smuggled in from the surface. I just grabbed anything that looked useful. And look, I've got quite a collection.
Is it all medical equipment?
Medical equipment, food supplies, and exploration tools. And well, all sorts of other things too.
If it's just stuff like this, it'd be better to get it properly as official support supplies rather than smuggling.
From who? The central government? You know that's not possible.
But surely Ingrid could help you.
You're right. The boss definitely would have helped us behind the scenes. But our squad's already gotten plenty of help from her when it comes to searching for the Wings of Liberty. She was the one who pushed the central government to let us do short aerial searches, just an hour each. She really went all out for us. But somehow the central government flat out rejected even that. They refused so strongly, not even the boss could make them budge. And after that, they started piling us with support missions. Just to keep us from even thinking about aerial searches again.
They really went that far?
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? But come on, how could I possibly ask the boss for even more help in a situation like this? And if something were to happen to her just because she tried to help us, I'd never be able to forgive myself. As for anyone else who could help us, collectors are viewed as dangerous, even by those in the Outer Rim. Well, let's just say that we're not exactly in the best light. No one in New York would ever dream of helping folks as dangerous as us. We tried using our own money at first, and everything we could think of. But it just wasn't nearly enough. I know it sounds like I'm just making excuses, but that's why I had to resort to this.
Sorry for thinking of it so simply.
It's okay. I know full well this isn't exactly a justified act. But if we didn't do this, there's no way we collectors would last as long as they do up on the surface. After all, we're talking about a place where it's difficult even for Nikke to survive.
Why are the collectors taking such a risk to search for the Wings of Victory?
Because we want to live in the light. Don't people say that where there's a will, there's a way? Well, we're no different. We want to live under the real sky, where the light shines equally upon everyone. To make that happen, we have to reclaim the surface. And for that, we absolutely need the wings of victory. Without a doubt, we're the ones in the Ark who want it the most. And that's why we decided to search for it ourselves.
I see.
Well, that's all there is to my secret. That's all I've got to say. And now, do you want to make a deal with me?
I recall everything from the moment I met Sora during flight training up until now. The memories of flying paper airplanes with her. The way she saved me when I was in trouble during the turbulence training. Receiving that message she accidentally sent me. And every moment I spent tracking her afterward. I remember the moment she suggested we make a deal. And so do I, she was straddling us, and the secrets I learned about her from after coming here. Suddenly a thought strikes me. Is all of this really just a coincidence?
Are you having trouble deciding?
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
That message you sent me by mistake. Did you actually mean to send that to me?
And what makes you say that?
I figured out everything very easily, too easily. You've never been caught smuggling before. So I think everything was handled way too carelessly this time.
Wow, you really think so highly of me. But you got that right. I sent it on purpose.
Why would you do that?
That's because I just really wanted to show you this captain. I wanted it to be a memory you'd never forget.
Why me?
Well, if the Wings of Victory ever takes flight again, I figured you'd be the one piloting it.
Now you're pulling my leg.
I'm not. I really mean it. I truly believe you'll be the one flying that legendary aircraft.
Why would you go that far for me?
Well, just looking at what you pulled off with the counters, I could list a ton of reasons. But if I'm being honest, maybe it's just a hunch. Maybe it's because I used to be a collector too. I can tell you know who's shining the brightest in the Ark right now. And who will actually treat us like human beings. That's why I want you on our side. Even if I had to make it look like a mistake, I was going to send a message no matter what. I wanted to grab onto the most promising lifeline we had. And show them what we're really after.
Is that why you call me Captain?
Yes and no. Yeah, I really do believe you're the one who will lead us. But there's more to it than that. The first time we met, it honestly was just by chance. You came into my life at the most unexpected moment. As silly as it sounds, I guess you could say it was love at first sight for me.
Wow! One of the Nikkes that actually says love. And just the story itself.
And that's why I started calling you Captain, and why I say it's with so much affection. On that day, right then and there, I just knew it had to be you. Sound crazy, right?
I look at Sora's face. The same face that gave me medicine. On that day, I struggled to breathe. Yeah, I believe you. I believe that what you've told me so far is true.
Thank you. Anyway, that's why I wanted to show you this place, Captain. Because I trust you, because I care for you. And now that you know everything, I'm not asking for some half-assed deal where you just turn a blind eye to the illegal things I'm doing. I want you to make a real deal with me.
What do you mean a real deal?
Feel free to report me to the central government or the ACPU for smuggling. I'll leave that entirely up to you, Captain. But no matter what, even if it costs us our lives, we will find the Wings of Victory. So when the day comes that the Wings of Victory soars again, all I ask is that you don't forget the efforts that we made. Remember the blood, sweat, and tears of those who wandered the surface to make this happen. And take us with you. Take us to that brilliant world beyond the horizon, where the light shines down equally on everyone. I see Sora looking at me with a face full of trust. I see countless messages from collectors plastered on the walls, all desperate to find the wings of victory. My eyes fall on the crates of medical supplies Sora smuggled past inspections. And between those boxes of blood-stained bandage lies dreams. I can see their longing clearly, right before my eyes. Fine, let's make a deal. I'll turn a blind eye to the smuggling until we find the wings of victory. I swear that. And once we find the wings of victory, I'll never do anything like this ever again. Also, when the wings of victory take flight once again, I won't forget you and I'll be with you. No matter what.
Alright. I'll be waiting eagerly for the day we find the wings of victory for you, Captain. And fly across the horizon together.
Hell yeah. A long time after that.
And now, let's see what messages came in today.
Sora scrolls through her phone and stops at a message labeled Captain.
Oh yeah, I remember now. That's really happened, huh?
For a long while, Sora can't take her eyes off the Captain's profile picture.
And looking at this makes me miss him even more. I heard he's on a mission up on the surface. I wonder when he'll be back.
Oh?
Sora, what are you doing over there by yourself? Oh, nothing. I just missed the Captain, that's all. The Captain? Yeah, me too. Oh, by the way, have you seen the news, Sora? No, what is it? It's about Reclamation Site 1. What's that? Oh my goodness, you haven't heard the big news. Here, let me tell you what happened. Here you go.
Sky holds out her phone. The Counter Squad has fulfilled the Ark's long-held dream by reclaiming a portion of the surface. Since the founding of the Ark, has there ever been another commander who has achieved so much? The central government has named this reclamation area Reclamation Site 1, and highly praised the commander responsible for this accomplishment.
Reclaiming the surface. Wow, that's amazing news. I know, right? It's amazing. It's an accomplishment only the Captain could pull off. The Captain can't do anything. Huh? Who's calling me at this hour? Is something wrong, Sora? Is it bad news? Oh no, it's nothing. It's just something personal, that's all. I'll just take this call real quick.
Sora hurries out of the room, then walks for a long while. Is this gonna lead into something else?
And what's the matter? Why are you calling me so late?
A heated voice comes through Sora's phone.
Wait, what? What did you see? You got a photo, okay.
Sora ends the call. Sora looks at the photo she has just received.
What can it be?
In the photo, a massive airship half buried in the ground can be seen. Oh, they found it finally?
We finally found it.
Hey, they found it! The wings of victory! Isn't that the legendary commander's flying vehicle? But man, oh man. This isn't the closest I've had to before one of these events ends, but I was literally not entirely sure if the game was gonna go down for maintenance at 10 AM or if it was 10 PM. I believe it was 10 PM, but man, I was having a massive panic attack when it was literally 10 AM. And I was like, am I gonna see the, but I didn't see the, I did not see the going for down for maintenance message. That is so freaking annoying to me. They need to get that crap rid of, or only show it in the last 30 minutes before the game goes down. Because the fact that they do it like an hour and a half to 2 hours before is so freaking irritating. Either way, the event was fun. I enjoyed it. I was wondering what the heck Sora was about. Now we know. She's a smuggler. Very nice. Not to mention, she's kissed us twice. Very nice. Okay, so the next event that's coming out, I haven't even edited anything else yet. I need to catch up because the summer event is coming out. It should be voice acted. The last one was, so I'm hoping this one is too. And my god, I need to not get Roppy's outfit, man. That outfit, like literally the Naked King crown, man, is the best costume gotcha for, you know, how lewd and actually naked the character is. That's one. Hands down. Like, she's literally wearing a swimsuit, but if you, but she technically flashes you. Whoppy the Flasher? Like, yeah. It's extremely great what that outfit looks like, man. So is LA's, you know, new variation. She looks great. Swimsuit Dorothy. That's gonna be a killer to try to get. I would love for them, for the swimsuits and whatnot, to not be limited, but I believe they are, sadly. Be nice if they went to the standard banner, but I doubt it. Just like the others, they haven't. Sucks. So yeah, either way, with that, I'm going to be ending this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next one in the summer event. I don't remember what it's called. Either way, just know Roppy is a flasher in this. And I love every second of it. My god, seeing that outfit is so good, nice. It gives a whole different tasteful overlook towards the King's Naked King outfit. Like, the Naked King is nice and all, but I mean, I wasn't really all that into Crown to begin with. She was nice. Kind of annoyed me the fact that I did over 2010 shots and she never showed up. But then I ended up getting her on another banner, I think right after hers, which was just wild to me. But yeah, Nikke King crown is nice. I don't have the money for Roppy's outfit, man. But by God, am I not trying to think of a way to possibly pull it off? And hey, I could possibly get her outfit early. I could get it on, you know, the $40 mark. Totally. I doubt it. So yeah, either way, till then we'll see you guys on the summer event, and hopefully I've actually edited this before the story is fully out so I can actually be ready to stream it.